And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And on the hill, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
The right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Ground ball right side. Lopez whips it to first. Tauchman is gone. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Out to short. On to first. And they take care of Robert for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Benintendi up here. 1-2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Base is empty. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Has room. And he makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Bryce Wilson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And now, Xavier Edwards. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The 1-1 is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Line drive, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. Nice grab. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Griffin Conine. Norby, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with...
To second, there's one. On to Vaughn. 2. Back at Truist Park. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good. It's 1-0. Here's Josh Rojas. Up the middle. Lopez fires over to first. 1 out in the second. Austin Slater stands in.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
That one the other way. Lopez. Throw to first in time. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a ball. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Ball four, tried another curve, but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
Throws across the diamond. Out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now Jonah Bride. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And he deals. Inside. 2-1. One out, bases empty. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
He was all over that one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one catches the zone. It's 2-2. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball to right. Tauchman snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. That one ripped. Stretches out and hauls it in. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now Mike Tauchman. That one misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Luis Robert now.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Nick Fortes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges, got it. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Out. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. In the air out towards right center. Tauchman ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. as we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Two one now. In the air on the infield, Norby under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
One down, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. Hill settles under it. Snags it for the second out. And up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Josh Rojas.
Cut on and lifted in the air. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs. In the air, right field. Konai under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tauchman. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Griffin Konai, the next up for the Marlins. The White Sox leading by 2. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch misses, and a full count now.
Full count.
In the air, right field, Tauchman. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And up next for Miami, Jonah Bride. That's outside, and it's 2-2. On the ground to third, Vargas. Zips it to first,
He's out.
and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's Corey Lee. Hill makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over. Mike Tauchman, the next to hit. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Fly ball down the line. Konai settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. This one in the air. Norby. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Off the mark there. 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Stowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses there. And now 3-1.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
2 outs. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Andrew Vaughn now. On the ground out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Josh Rojas. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Stepping in, Austin Slater. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
And no one can get there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Anthony Bender. Slater on third. Vargas at first with no outs. At the plate, Lenny Sosa. Hill makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. So up next for Chicago, Corey Lee. That one ripped left field, ranging back. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Tuckman is gone. And now it's Luis Robert.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balance.
Runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
2-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier.
So the batting order turns over, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. On to Vaughn. 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out to center. Robert moves under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you play. New pitcher on now, George Soriano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And that one is lifted in the air. Konai brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Konai. On a line, base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jonah Bride. Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And here is Matt Mervis. Swung on, belted. That one's on its way. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot! A massive home run. It's 7-2. One down. Now here is Otto Lopez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tachman hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Stowers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped up. Sosa snags it. That is the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. And strike 2. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Mike Tachman. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner, base hit.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hill makes the play. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Andrew Vaughn now at the plate. Tachman over at second. Robert on at first with 2 down. So they turn to their closer, Calvin Fauché.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that'll load the bases. So bases all loaded up. And now the shortstop, Josh Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Konai makes the grab. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 40, Tyler Gilbert.
In the air, left side. Benintendi is there. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Konai. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. And that's a 2-out double. So 2 on with 2 away. And now Jonah Bride. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robert hustling after it. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score. Now back in safely at first.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Lopez digs in now. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're 1 swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Miguel Vargas. Here's a 1-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Just missed. Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. This one in the air right field. Konai under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Pinch hitter coming on, Dane Myers.
Now, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Grounds one to short. Rojas tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Fortes getting ready to hit. Now fly ball to right center. Tachman, long run into the gap. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The relay, not in time. He's safe. Derek Hill, the next to hit. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, safe. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Line to left. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.